Hello and welcome back to Paul Plays. We're very excited this week, ladies and gentlemen, because Call of Duty Vanguard has been revealed, and do we have some great news surrounding the game, including Wow, I feel a bit like Activision right now. Anti-cheat, that's right. Activision have announced that a whole new anti-cheat system will be coming to Warzone. I don't know about you guys, but that is music to my ears. There's loads more coming up, and we're going to talk about it whilst warming up for Vanguard, so to speak, with some Call of Duty World War II, which was actually the game that got me back into Call of Duty, and in the long run was the inspiration for the channel. Anyways, enough of that for now. Let's jump into some games, talk some Vanguard, what we're looking forward to, Warzone news. Let's jump in. I haven't actually played this game in a long time, and it'll be good to see, you know, how it feels, how it's evolved. Can I still play it? Because I haven't even played multiplayer in a long time. I've just been sweating out on Warzone. So this will be really interesting. This game's halfway through, but you know, this was one of my favourite maps. They introduced this quite late on in the game actually. Particularly with Hold Point, which was the zombies mode. I really enjoyed that. In fact, I think we're actually just starting. I'm going to use my old favourite. Nah, halfway through. Right, cool. Whoa, what's with this sensitivity? Jesus Christ. Right, they seem to all be over here, and there's lots of gas happening as well. Oh, here we go. First kill, and we're going to die to some gas, I think. Come on, can we get him? Ah. But anyway, just a couple of things about this Call of Duty. So obviously, Call of Duty World War II was a Sledgehammer production, and it was actually the Call of Duty that got me back into playing Call of Duty, funnily enough. I took a long break from actually gaming in general, but when this came out I thoroughly enjoyed it, and when it went back to obviously boots on the ground, because I wasn't a fan of the advanced movement system. This game was great. It got a lot of stick for a lot of reasons, but for me, most of the things I can say about this game are positive, including obviously Sledgehammer support for the game, in-game events, limited time modes. Like, that was some of the best that we've seen in the Call of Duty franchise. This is actually the Call of Duty I also decided that I wanted to give YouTube a try. Like, after I was playing it, I was watching some Call of Duty YouTubers at the time, and I was like, do you know what? I really want to give that a bash, and I did. Eventually, obviously, it took me until Modern Warfare 2019 to actually get into it, just to get the equipment and the money together to get it started. But you know, here we are, and we've been going strong now for about a year now. So this game had a big part to play in that for me. Yes. Right. Got a bit of a rhythm going now. Shit. Come on. Come on, peek. Oh, 22 bullets left. That is not good. Ah, shit. So there's a little bit about Call of Duty World War II, but let's jump into some Vanguard news as we jump into this game of Shipment 1944. One of my favourite variations of Shipment, with no enemy team apparently. So what we know so far is it's going to be running on Modern Warfare's engine, but an updated version of that, which is, again, music to my ears, because like, there was something about Modern Warfare, you know, 2019 that was just, it was a different breed of game, different breed of Call of Duty game, and it just looked stunning, and it looked so much better, and I never did understand why they changed it for Cold War. I guess it was something to do with like development times, and how, you know, Cold War was probably being developed at the same time as Modern Warfare. But I'm so glad that Sledgehammer are taking it back. Another thing that I'm absolutely gassed about is the fact that there's going to be 20 multiplayer maps at launch. And I'm not talking, you know, 2v2 gunfights. I'm talking full 20 multiplayer maps, which is exactly what we should expect from a flagship game that launches every year. Why is my bullets not hitting this guy? Jesus Christ. This might be the tamest game of Shipment I've ever played in my life. To the point this guy's just standing. This guy's just chilling. What are you up to, mate? Now, not only are we going to have 20 multiplayer maps, we're also going to see, just on the back of what I was saying about 2v2 gunfight maps, we're also going to have a whole new iteration of gunfight. It's going to kind of be like 2v2 gunfight, but like on steroids. It's going to be a completely new game mode, and I'm actually really looking forward to that, given the success of gunfight modes on this channel. So who knows, maybe you'll see a return to that. Come on. Yep. Now, because it's obviously running on the exact same engine as Modern Warfare and Warzone, we're going to see a full integration Not like we'd seen the last time with Cold War, but you know, an actual smooth integration. Sledgehammer, I promised that. Now just continue what I was saying about the integration. It'll be interesting to see what they do with the gun customization. Now, they have confirmed that there'll be a full gunsmith available for World War II weapons. So it'll be interesting, you know, because it is obviously World War II weapons, what will actually be available on them, you know, in terms of attachments. Because I don't imagine, like, back in the day that it was very, like, as sophisticated as it is now. Especially when you're going to have guns from Modern Warfare 2019. I don't know how the World War II weapons are gonna coincide. Obviously, they did it with the PPSH, so it'll probably be something a lot similar to that. And if anything, the PPSH was probably a trial for them to see how they could integrate it and how the weapons would suit in the modern day in Warzone. Now, moving on to Warzone, obviously we have confirmed a whole new map for Warzone as well, so that's exciting. It'll be interesting to see if it will be World War II themed. I'd imagine it will be. It'll be interesting to see if they do like an in-game event as well. Like, it'd be so cool if we done like sort of time travel event, as long as it's better than the train event. Like that had me scratching my head as to, you know, what the point of that was. But hey ho, come on. Fucking, surely these shots are hitting this guy. I've been shooting this guy what feels like all game. Now, obviously as well, the big news is that Warzone have confirmed an anti-cheat system as well, which is only good. You know, there's nothing else I can say about that other than the fact that I'm buzzing for it, and you know, it's been a long time coming, and it'll be interesting to see, you know, what happens when everyone's buzzing about the game again and aren't worrying about cheaters, and how things are going to be in terms of like competitive play, tournaments, everything else. Because a lot of the frustrations that people have right now with Warzone is obviously the cheating. So it'll be so nice to restore love in the community again and for everyone to enjoy the game. And again, linked up with a new map as well, that's going to be huge. And getting everyone, you know, fresh to the game again. And I could seriously see some longevity in Warzone. Just going back to what I said about the Modern Warfare engine. So it is obviously going to be an improved version of the Modern Warfare engine. And I'd imagine that's how they're able to install the anti-cheat. They've probably had to tweak a lot of things around. But it'll be interesting to see, you know, what that new system includes and what it involves and how it changes the game. Yeah, sit down, sit down. I used to love the bar in World War II, like, I used to just rip people up like nothing else. And if I had more bullets in the bag, that guy would have been dead. But yeah, I'm keen to hear what you guys think about Call of Duty Vanguard, and in particularly Warzone as well, because obviously we do a lot of Warzone on this channel. It'll be interesting to see how the channel evolves as well, obviously, like what I end up doing. Obviously massively still into Warzone and will continue to play that, but well, like, I don't know, like, is it going to be enough to bring me back to multiplayer? I really enjoyed World War II, I really enjoyed, you know, Modern Warfare 2019 multiplayer, and I can see a lot of similarities. And especially with Sledgehammer's in-game events and the attention that they bring to the game and listening to the fan base, I'd imagine they'll try and keep it as fresh as possible. So who knows, we'll probably see a lot more multiplayer on the channel in the future. I didn't plan to talk a lot about this in the video, but obviously, like, campaign for World War II games is obviously a massive deal as well. And this game's going to be no different. We're going to see 4 fronts at the tail end of the war. So obviously we'll have the Pacific Front, Eastern Front, the Western Front, and the African Front as well. So it'll be interesting to see what our main characters are going to be like. It sounds similar to actually Battlefield 1's campaign, where you followed, you know, specific main characters that are fighting different parts of the war at different times, and you followed sort of mini storylines with them. I think it'd be really cool if you do something similar to that. And there we have it, folks. There we have it. How do we do? I don't think we did that well, to be fair. I spent more time talking than I did actually concentrating. But you know, this was going to be an informative video. I wanted it to be like that, and I wanted to have a proper chat about the game. because I am really excited about it. And it's been a while since I've sat down to actually share my thoughts with you guys. So, anyway guys, that is all for today's video. Let me know your thoughts on Call of Duty Vanguard and the new improved Warzone that is about to come later this year in the comments, as always. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like on it. It really does help me out more than you can imagine. It just helps the YouTube algorithm recommend this video to more people so we can keep growing the channel. Subscribing is also a great way to support the channel as well. It gives you guys free content and it helps me in the long run, so it's a win-win situation. But yeah, apart from that guys, I've done enough talking in this video and I've got nothing left to say apart from Ivan Paul, and I'll catch you in the next video. Take care.